When I launched my first digital product ever, the craziest thing happened. I went to sleep, but the next morning when I woke up, I checked my phone and I sold my first product ever, $97. Now to this day, I still remember it very vividly. I think this changed everything for my business. Now $97 is not that much, but the craziest thing at the time is somebody bought entirely on their own, no sales call, no service delivery, and this all happened while I was sleeping. And so this $97 a month product changed everything for me. I kept scaling, and this would allow me to hit $10,000 a month and allow me to quit my job with my YouTube channel. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want to sell digital products on your channel, I'm going to show you the 4 things I did to scale my digital products to $10,000 a month plus per month. Okay, so first thing I did is I sold my product first and I built it later. I think this is crucial, and you might be wondering, how is that even possible? How can you sell a product first and then deliver it after? You have to build the product so you can sell it. But the thing is, I launched with something that is called an MVP. So an MVP is just a minimum viable product. And what that means is you have the product that you want to build, but you want to build the simplest form of that product that you can launch to your audience very quickly. The reason why you want to do this is so you can test demand, see if people actually want to buy it, and you can get customer feedback and build a product and make it better over time. So for me, I launched my MVP, my digital product, at $97, and I wanted to see if people would buy it. I wanted to see if this is something people wanted to get in the first place. I wanted to test demand and also get some feedback from my first clients. So for me, I didn't want to waste time building a product up front that I didn't know my audience would like and I would sell. And so imagine like wasting weeks, maybe months building a product, and then you launch and nobody wants it. And so I launched very quickly with my MVP, $97. Now this is not the price that I wanted to sell it at, but I wanted to sell it at discounted price to test demand and also get my first few users, my first few clients, get some feedback. So the main key here is just build fast, quickly, and then sell. We want to focus on selling so that we can make the product better. Now, the pros of launching with an MVP are you can launch at a discounted price, so your early users are going to get a good deal. The second one is they're going to give you feedback. You can get feedback from your early users, make the product better. You can test demand without spending weeks, months building in advance. So you can test demand very quickly, see if people like it. And the final one was, for us, our early users locked in a really good price, and then they got the benefits as we built the product, as we made it better, and we increased the price over time. They locked in that $97, but they got all the benefits after. So a really good way to launch a product, win-win for the audience, for your early customers, and also for you. So kind of what this looked like for me is I launched my MVP at $97, and I think it took me like a month to keep building, making it better. Then I doubled the price from $97 to $197. More people kept buying. I made my product better over time, and then right now the price sits at $297. So you can see, like, because you start at $97 doesn't mean you have to stay there. You just keep building, making the product better, and then we ended up at $297. That's the current price. Now the second thing I did to scale the business past 10K a month is I wanted to build a second digital product that would be kind of complementary of each other so that I could sell more. And so the way I kind of think about it is, with hot dogs and ketchup, these two products are complementary of each other. And so if you ever go to the grocery store and you go to the hot dog aisle, they might have complementary products next to it that you might want to buy. And so they just conveniently put them close to each other. It might be hot dogs, it might be ketchup, it might be buns, whatever that is, condiments. And they might have them close to each other because they know these two products go hand in hand. Hot dogs go with ketchup. And so what I did is I had my core product that people loved, that I was selling really well, $297, but I built a second product, like a template. The main thing here is, now that you have two products, what I'd recommend is make sure that they're complementary of each other. Make sure that they're not competing so that this one doesn't cannibalize the other one. So what ended up happening when I launched my second product is that I increased my LTV. Now, if you don't know what LTV stands for, it's just lifetime value of a customer. So the easiest way to think about it is, I was selling a $297 product, and let's say on average each customer just buys the product and they never come back, they never buy anything from me. My average LTV was $297. Now when I launched my second product that goes hand in hand, let's say 1 of every 5 people that were buying the core product bought it. Now my LTV increased to like $350. So by having complementary products, like a lot of people get hot dogs, but just by having ketchup next to it, a lot of people will buy the ketchup. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to buy both products, but for us, let's say 1 in every 5 or every 10 people are buying it, then your LTV just goes up without needing to get more clients. There's just an awesome way, and that's kind of how we kept scaling the digital products for the business. Now, the next thing I did is I incorporated my product into the content, into the YouTube channel. So I know a lot of people do like link in bio at the very end, like a big city at the very end of the video. But what I realized is it's better to just implement it it into your content. And so for me, it's like web design tutorials, that kind of stuff. So I would pull up my templates, my codes, this stuff, and I'll just talk about it in the video. And it was very helpful for the audience, but they would also see the product live. They would see a live demonstration of the product. They'll see how cool it is, and they would make them want to buy it, as opposed to just doing a big CTA at the end of the video, which maybe a lot of people won't even finish the video. But just by incorporating the product into the content, that made a huge difference. And I've also seen Alex Hormozi do something like this in his YouTube channel. So when he's doing like explaining a concept on his YouTube video, he'll pull up one of his books, go to the page and talk about it. And so subconsciously, he's selling you his ebook, which is just a digital product, and it makes you want to buy it. He's incorporating his books into the content. Now, another example that I just came up with is, let's say you're an accountant and you're doing content for accounting, small businesses, bookkeeping, that kind of stuff on YouTube, and you want to sell a digital product about accounting. Could be like a template, like an Excel sheet, like a profit and loss statement, income statement, balance sheet, whatever that digital product is. You could incorporate it when you're teaching stuff on your YouTube channel. So you could pull up your template, talk about it, and naturally that's going to make people want to buy that product. So if I'm a small business owner, I'm watching your YouTube channel, you're an accountant, you have the product I'm looking for, you're talking about it, you're incorporating it into the video, it's going to make me more likely to buy it than just one CTA at the very end of the video. And why I think this is very important with your digital products is you have to realize how people make purchasing, buying decisions. So most people don't just watch one YouTube video and then they buy right away. What ends up happening is they'll check out your first video, they'll find out about you, then they might watch another video, then another video, they might go to your sales page, they might not check out, but a week later you'll post another video and then they'll find out about your product. So by incorporating your product into your content, you're making more likely that somebody buys your product. If you're just doing CTAs, the likelihood is most people just don't see a video and then buy right away. They'll have to keep watching content, consuming, getting familiarized with your products, and then they'll buy. Now, the next one, which is really important, is don't chase views, because not all views convert equally. And so what ended up happening for me is I was making a lot of niche content about web design, and this was converting really well. But the problem with web design is it's a very boring topic, especially on YouTube. If you compare that to like a Mr. Beast video, web design is really, really boring. And so I was getting very low views on my YouTube channel. Now, I was still making a lot of money, but I wanted to see, what if I make more entertainment type of content and try to chase the views, try to get more views? Could I make more money? Could I double my revenue? Could I triple it? 3 times as many views, could I get 3 times as much revenue? And so one month I actually tried this myself. I wanted to go for the more viral content, more entertainment, to see if more views would create more cash. What ended up happening was the opposite. I got 2.6 times as many views as I normally get. I think usually on average I get like 10,000 views on that YouTube channel, but I was getting like 26,000 views that specific month. But what ended up happening is I made like 3/4 of what I had made with only 10,000 subscribers. So think about the math, 26,000 views compared to 10,000, but I made like 3/4 of what I made that month. So if I had made like 30,000, I made like 20,000, something like that. But I made way less money with more views. And so that's when I realized that not all views are equal. If you're just chasing virality, being famous, going for that entertainment type of content, but it's not resonating well with your audience, you might just crash your conversions. You might be getting a lot of eyeballs, but not people that are really interested in buying your products. So for me, every time I'm creating a piece of content, I think about what is the intention behind this piece of content. Is it going to serve my audience? Is it going to give them value? Or am I just trying to chase views? And if the answer is I'm just trying to chase views and it's not going to help me out, I don't post that YouTube video. But there it is. That's the 4 things I implemented that took me from $0 to $10,000 a month plus with my digital products on my YouTube channel. And if you want a more technical tutorial, I've also filmed a video where I go more in depth. You might want to check it out. It's right here.